Hello and welcome to Fun Friday. I'm Sandy, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and my little business is called Lolly and Sand. So thank you for joining me. Now this was an unusual week because I usually just focus on one product of the week. My first product was the Timeless Tidings Kit, and we made these cards. I'll show you. They're really pretty. Really pretty, and they were not difficult. So I was like, so what am I going to do on Friday? So the answer was, we're going to be making some Christmas tags from Stampin' Up! From a kit that is wonderful. Absolutely love the kit. So anyway, these are the cards that we made on Tuesday, and it's a matter of putting them together. You have a little bit of stamping, putting on some gold bits, and popping them up on dimensionals, adding a few little rhinestones, which they come in the kit, which is wonderful. So it's really pretty, and I don't think the catalog does it justice. So what we're doing today is, as mentioned, the project kit called Sincerely Santa, and it's in the holiday catalog. So you get to make all these different tags, which I believe there's 30? Now my little brain's going, really? Are you sure? Yep, 30. I had to check that. 30 tags. And what I didn't notice is right here is this tin. And that's where all the goodies come in this tin, which means it stores beautifully. If you don't use all the tags, put them in here. Put them away for next year. So you also, well, with this kit, you would be getting, you would need to purchase the stamp set as well. These are so cute. And I think, again, I say this every week, I love when they use different fonts. This one uses 3 different fonts, and you have your Joy to the World. So this one's from Santa. Now, what little one wouldn't like that? Open on December 25th, to and from. I didn't even use that, so hey, there's an extra stamp in there, and fa la la. So I'm going to set that aside, and oh, I do want to show you this. You're like, how do I put these together? You follow these pictures. It does tell you what size to cut of ribbons for these, for example. But what I'm going to do is set them off to the side. There's a bit of glare on them, and I will show you the tags I've done, and then maybe I'll set that up there, right beside the tin. So here's the tins, here's the tags, close. Very close, Sandy, that I did. I made these last night, and it didn't take very long. It will take longer when I'm chatting, so no worries. Check this out. It's got jingle bells. Love jingle bells. What was I going to say? So yeah, the ribbon, these tags. What you don't have in the kit are the stamp sets, which is no big deal. You probably have them already. Hey there, Carol. Good morning. Thank you for watching. Now, garden green is the color they use here. And then, you know, being a stamper, I did this one in what they recommend is the cherry cobbler, which I love. But I did this one in the real red, and I thought it just popped off the paper better, so I went with real red. Alrighty, so I actually have, I'm going to move these aside, put them with their mates off to the side. We'll do it this way. I have all the little bits ready to go. Just need to get the to and from, which is right here. And as I remember, that has cherry cobbler on it. So, oh, don't do that off to the side. This is the Simply Chamois, and the stamp is clean. So it's just not just. This is got to be my favorite way to clean stamps. Just get the the sponge wet, I keep it in here, but I keep it open. It's okay if it dries out because you're going to put water on it. Okay, so you can start your assembly right away, or you can stamp. I choose to stamp. Now, if it's a little crooked, it's not the end of the world. So, this is one of the older stamp sets, and it obviously closes a slightly different way. There's such a lag on this. I just took a glance over at the computer, and it's so funny to watch. It's like, whoa, she's past that spot. Okay, so what I like to do, I'm using a little bit of grid paper. I found a big piece of grid paper, kind of pixelates the image you see, so we'll fix that problem. But I do need to move this closer to myself so I can stamp over top. And I use such a tiny block. It's a little crooked. You know what you can do in that case? You can always flip it over and don't make it... Oh, remember my thing where I always say stamp it first? Stamp it. Give it a shot. So let's see. We'll do it again. If it's crooked, I'm okay with that. Because with the camera and the lights, it is hard to get in here. Let's just go right there. And I did it crooked a second time. My apologies. I think I should have used a slightly bigger block so I could see around it, but it's not the end of the world, as mentioned. So close up that stamp. Ink pad. That's funny how it's the same thing when we did Christmas crafts. We would call snowman Santas and Santa snowmen. So the other thing you're going to want is your adhesives. So I brought out 2 sizes of the dimensionals, the liquid multi-purpose glue, and my glue dots. I believe in the catalog, the holiday catalog, it talks about using snail, which is right here, but I'm using this. Goes a little faster with the snail, but I'm okay with that. I think I put this on first, and I think I have to cut that down. This is actually a little doily that comes in this, and I know I cut it down a bunch more to make it fit properly. And I might have cut off that little end, but that would be after the fact. So let's put it on first and see what we have. I'm going to peek. Hello. Alrighty. Little bit of glue. Not too much. And this is the one I used last night, so it might be a little clogged. There we go. Alrighty. Like, tell me these aren't cute. Like, so easy. There's something about making it yourself that is so satisfying. Alrighty. I've already cut the ribbon. You get lots of it, but I've cut it down already. And I need to make these little pointy ends, whatever you call those. So, oh, I know what I was going to tell you. Well, I know what I was going to say. So for weeks now, I've been talking about going to Florida. Going for the convention. And I'm very excited about that because I'm getting into an airplane after 18 years. Getting back in an airplane. Going traveling. And our Stampin' Up! Convention happens twice a year. And it just happens that I usually go to the one like in Ontario. But this one's in Orlando and I'm going. And I've been talking about it, so you're probably tired of listening to me. But anyway, I have exciting news. I earned the day at Epcot. And I am so happy and thankful to everyone that shopped with me, as you made it possible. And without you, of course, it wouldn't be possible. So I am forever indebted to you, because I'm just like, I think I was shaking last night when I was putting some orders and I went, oh, I'm close. Oh my gosh. And then I realized that I'd actually got it. And I was like a kid in a candy store. And my son was kind of like, yeah, okay, congrats. And I'm like, oh, really, I got the trip. So it's a day at Epcot, aside from the convention. So I don't know what it all entails, but I'm excited. Now, if you wonder if these are not Stampin' Up! Snips, because mine are packed away from an event I had on Wednesday, and yeah, I didn't unpack. These are my daughter's hair cutting scissors. You can always tell by this, because that's what you see on them, but they are really sharp, and they're doing the trick, so I'm happy. let's see. I think I put a glue dot here and it's stuck to my fingernail, of course. Oh, these are really sticky. They work. There's no question that they work. So, anyway, so this is a kind of, you can definitely, you get this particular kit. What I would do is I would say I would take everything I needed for this, all the pieces, put them here, and I would do all of them at the same time. Because anytime you're doing something in groups, instead of doing like one of this and one of that and one of this, it's gonna go faster. But I'm showing you this way because it makes sense. So I can show you one of each and it'll be fun. I'm doing a little workshop, just figuring out, it's the large one, isn't it? Yeah, it's the large one. Get these little stars, not to blind you with them, but you get these little stars and they have sticky backs, but knowing me, you would have to know that I would want it popped up. So I'm actually taking a mini dimensional and cutting it in half. They're pretty tiny, but I just made them mini-er, because that's a word. Mini-er. I'm going to start my own dictionary, I swear I am, of made-up words. I don't think I actually made up all the words. I'm pretty sure we've all contributed nicely to it. There you go. Tag number 1 done. I'm not going to put the string in for you because it's pretty simple little slip knot. So that's 1. And we'll set that aside. And as this one, I love stripes. So this one caught my eye right away. And if you have any question, you just refer back to the picture. So I'll put that beside myself. I'm beside myself with happiness. And I think I will stamp first. So this one, I need to switch what's on the block and put this one on. And if you know me, I love circles because they're so forgiving. Okay, so back to the garden green. And you know we have the new stamp sets with the, they open like a compact. There's nothing wrong with your old stamp sets. If there's nothing wrong with them, there's nothing wrong with them, let me assure you. So, there. So, keep them. Keep using them. If you want to change eventually and change slowly. I'm in the process of that, but my garden green, that's a little off-center too. I am off-center today. Easily solved. There's a solution for everything, you know? That's my thought anyway. So I should probably, I'm still on like cloud 9, wherever that is. I'm still like so excited. It's like unhyper yourself. You can do it. So yeah, when I am like over the moon, when I'm like super duper happy, watch out. Okay, so that was just a simple matter of gluing the doily onto the sentiment piece. And then these little guys go on. They're not self-adhesive, so add a little bit of glue off the table. And what I figure, this is what I figure. There's the hole where the string goes, right there. And just line it up with that. Simple. And same with this piece. This one's skinnier, so you gotta watch it. You don't go over, you don't. There we go. And you notice that I don't always do like one straight line. Sometimes I tap, and that works because then you're just getting a little bit at a time, and you're not gonna like squoosh everything out. Yes, squoosh. There we go. So that's the silver piece. So we have the gold and the silver on. And there's nothing like a little bit of sparkle just to make things pop. Sparkles and silver and yeah. Alrighty, so the dimensionals, which are stuck to my fingers. And off we go. I always put them on and then peel off the backing. Now placement is really simple because you're just going to aim for the center. and right there. When you're making the tags, if you want to change things up, like in this case, this is a little off center, right? What I did. So why don't I just put that one there? See, they have, over here, they have this one under and this one above. It's a little off center, so change it. Again, solution. And my glue dots. Here we go. It's really good to have, like, your workspace. This isn't messy. You should see it when I'm creating, mad scientist creating. But make sure you have an area where you can just go, here's my stamps, here's the projects, here's my inks, here's my adhesives, and it works really well to keep yourself organized. Sometimes we battle with that. So that's a little glue dot that I just took off the roll and just slide that underneath. And it's okay if the little ends of the holly leaves are off the page. That's okay. I think I'm going to use a glue dot here. Nice and quick. Remember, these hide inside the roll. They hide. They come out. There we go. And then you would put the string on. That's the second one done. Oh, and I didn't even bring that out. So there we go. You can see they're just slightly different because this one's off center. So this one's above, this one's below. The holly is below, the holly is above. Change it up. It's okay to do that. So put that one aside and we'll go to the next one. Now this one totally, I was like, I love the shape of it. Love the shape of it. So what you need for this out of the kit is you need this cool piece, which I have not, no I haven't. So just pop out where the string goes. No biggie, that was just, I barely touched it. Now this one, this doily you have to cut in half. No biggie. No biggie. And it's kind of easy because you know this point here matches with that point there. So you just, there you go. You're going to glue that here and here. And do that. So let's stamp. Let's have some stamping fun. Now, forgive me if I've already said this. This is a cool project to have your girlfriends sit down with you and everybody either have their own kit or you share a kit and you can have fun and snacks and just carry on. There. Just making sure I was doing that the right direction kind of matters. This one, well, you could punch another hole, I suppose, but do it the right way the first time and it works really well. All right, let's see how my eyes are now. And doop. Beautiful. Yeah. So, oh, goodness. I did. I got ink on my fingers. That's okay. I'm going out shortly and I will have slightly green and red fingers if that's okay with Carol. Going to Costco. Going to Costco. Anyway, my deal of the week, by the way, which is you make a purchase of $60 or more and you get a package of artisan pearls. They're really pretty. They're in the annual catalog. Really, really pretty. And it's just nice to add a little bit of embellishment to your projects. Alrighty, so have a little bit more scissor work to do, and it's just for this one what they did to make the ribbon, it looks wider, but it's 2 pieces like so, 4 inches long. That's in the instructions, and you just make the little tails. So I'm going to go cut this one this way. I do want them to be the same length or really close to it. I like these scissors because they don't seem to matter if you're right-handed or left-handed, which is really nice, you know? Oh, there's where that dimensional went, the little half, the other half of the mini. Found it. I found it. And make sure I'm going the right direction. I mean, if you're not, you just cut it again. It's not a big deal. And now this time I'm going to do the glue dots a little bit differently. Same way I did them when I made the sample here. While I'm working here, it's kind of like whistle while you work. When you share my videos, with your friends, you get a ballot for my Tuesday morning prize patrol. You have till Monday at say 11:59 p.m. Let's get real precise to share the video. When you share the video, Crooked, hello. Let's just do that again. When you share the video with a comment, then your friends see the comment. Just say something nice. Like, Sandy's such a goof. No, that's not nice. And that one's too low. So when you share with a comment, then you get 2 ballots. And if you happen to place an order of, just place an order, you get 3 ballots. So, for my prize patrol on Monday. Okay. You know, oh, I remember how I did this to make it straight. I did it sideways. It just seems to work better with my eyes. Yes. See how I don't struggle when I actually do it the way I planned? Now, I have a little trimming to do. So let's cut that one down just a little bit. 1 and tiny, tiny bit. And not to catch the doily underneath. Oh, no, you didn't. You're going to cooperate. Oh, crap. I mean, pardon me. Crap. That's as foul as it's going to get, people. Okay, so we're changing the length of the ribbon because somebody just overcut. Like I said, they're good and sharp. You do have to find that edge. Now, I want this to match this length, so a little extra cut. It's like anything. Take a little bit. You can always take more because you can't put it back. There. There we go. After the video, I'll put, after I'm back from Costco, I will put the information about the kit on the post. I also will share this on YouTube and on Twitter and on Pinterest. I'm all over the place, and it's Lolly and Sand. And I'm always happy for likes and shares. There we go. Now, almost, but you see these little stars? Like, how cute are those? So you use one little one over here. And large ones, say, here, up a little, and a little one. And that just seals it. That just makes it look so pretty. And then, of course, you would put the string in. Alrighty. Next, oh, this one's fun. This one's fun, and it looks like this, the fa la 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 la, with the jingle bells. Now that one I am going to bring the little piece of string in, because we have a bit of work to do there. It's not work. Pardon me. So, why don't we stamp first? And another dimensional. I am like attracting dimensionals. Big crazy. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Oh, open. There we go. And that would be this one. And take this one off. And true, normally I would clean these between, but I will clean them after. Let's make sure that's straight so I have a fighting chance. Do put them on straight. It helps on your acrylic blocks. I like that. I really like that with the ribbon. So, now we know this one wouldn't matter. If I did it upside down, I would simply turn it around. So, no biggie. If I do that, line up with the grid paper, line that up. You know what's hard is because it's white on white and 3 bright lights and I can't see what I'm doing. I normally work with my light off to the left. Oh, I have a little goober on there. I see it. Oh no, you didn't. Oh, yes, you did. So, I'm turning it over. It has stitching around it. That's a nice little detail, but there. I didn't notice that. And normally, this is what I say. Go here, take a look. You can see that it's shiny, but I didn't turn it over and see that there was just one tiny little fleck of I'm not sure what on there. And over it goes. Paper has 2 sides. Alrighty. assembly. See how easy that was? And yes, I have to look for the glue dots too. These are delicate. They're really cute. So I think, yeah, I did it this way last night. One there. You are not going to see the glue dots because you're going to place them. You'll never see them. And your little snowflakes then can attach. And you want them off the edge a bit. 1 second. Okay, that's so. I needed to know where the string was going to go so I didn't overlap. There. We don't want to cover it up. That is not the point. And we do want, there's your little snowflake off. Just really sweet. And then off here as well. Now, this is where the snail comes in handy. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I did something to mine. Yes, I did. So maybe, oh wait, I think it's going to work. Oh, isn't that funny? It just works exactly when you need it to work. Of course, while doing that, I got a snail on my, stuck to my finger. Alrighty, so you're going to be, I think I could have cut that better. You're making a loop here. I think my loops are too big there. So it's basically, when I put the snail down, I'm going to be going like a zigzag, like so. So it's good to have a little bit extra length. Like I said, I believe they asked for 9 inches. And I will take what I don't need off of there. So let's see if I got that in the right spot. Not quite. Oh yes, I did. Because then you go like that and it attaches. You can't really see the, forgot the third one. You cannot see the, where I put the snail. Yeah, just a little zigzag. It's a nice little feature. And then of course you're going to trim it. And you trim it much nicer than I did on my first one. And actually, and that's going to stay put because Sandy said so. It will bend to my will. It will stay put. Stay. Now, I think, because you know, it's like, you know how florists do this thing where they, everything that you don't want to see is hidden. So all the little things that make it stay together. Same with, remember basket making? That was such a huge thing. And I don't know if it still is, where you get a gift basket. And that's frayed. There. You just hide it behind. That's all you have to do. So there's the one with that little goober. Yeah, goober. And on with the dimensionals. 1, 2, and 3. And then, you know what? We are cooking here. There's just one more tag to make after this. All right, then these guys. Now, I was tired last night, so let's see if I can do this better. So on the bell, it has this little loop where you simply, pardon me, nobody wants to see me. Same thing when we used to do other crafts. You kind of had to make it work. That's one. I used to make these little block elves, and they had the bells on them, and they were just fun. I'm such a child. Such a child. And good morning to everyone. It is morning here. By the way, I am booking for October. Now, if you want to do a September class, that's fine too. But just to let you know that I am booking into October. So if you want to make a kit like this or some pretty Christmas cards. And if you're wondering what I did in the class/bingo on Wednesday, just when we're done here, scroll down a little bit and you'll see the 2 of the cards that we made. And one was a Christmas card. So I'm making a knot. That is like, there. That's technology for you. Alrighty, last one. Now, I will tell you that I changed this one too. Just a little bit. We all have our preferences, right? We do. So, with this one, if there's not too much glare, they want the green ribbon, the green ribbon to go all the way around it, but I found that I thought it interfered with this, and I didn't want the ribbon off to the side, so I changed it. And I hope you like the change. It's not major, but what I decided is I just wanted to have it like this with a little tail, and then the big bow goes on top. It still looks like Don't Open Until Christmas, you know? So I hope you agree with my slight little change. And again, the only thing I needed to read was, how long do you want the ribbon? The longer piece is 9 inches. And I'm going to be making a bow. So let's first get the stamp we need, which is this one. And take this one off. And you wonder why I have ink on my fingers, because I'm not cleaning them first. Alrighty. Another good reason to have a scrap piece of paper is so you can give it a wee stamp over here, and you can check. If you've got your stamp really crooked, you can fix that. It's no big deal. And what's that, the third time I've aligned it? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so it's that way a little bit, so I need to curve that way. Okay, groovy. There, this is the side we want. Oh, and my scrap paper today, because I'm not stamping off the side of the page, hopefully, is really just for checking what I'm doing. And I can do, and right there. I was going to say, I thought that was up a little high. You do the other side. Alrighty. One more try. I like the first one. It's up a little high, but it works. You could trim that if you wanted. That one's definitely crooked. I don't like that. Oh, I assure you, I normally stamp much straighter than this. Alrighty, so the rest is assembly. So I would first cut my little ribbon with the little tail on it. So I'll cut that off to the side. There we go. And then adhere that. Now that my snail's working, don't be mean to your snail, it will work. There we go. Yes, don't be mean to snails. Okay, well, let's carry on then. I actually have, I think I ordered, now you don't have to order the whole thing, you order the refill. So this case, you only need one. Alrighty, and then the gold piece, because you need that little bit of shine. Your dimensionals. Did I decide on that side? You know what? Yeah. No, I did. I'd rather have it be up too high than crooked. You know? Works for me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. On it goes. Like, how easy was that? How easy was that? So, and the bow. I am a bunny ear kind of gal. Okay? So, I don't know how well that's going to show. So there's your little bunny ears. You turn them over. You notice this little loop down here. You just take one of the little ears, pull it through that loop at the bottom, and pull the ends. Now, it's not going to be even, so don't fret. It will not be even. I tend to pull them really short, and then voila, when you pull, and we'll keep doing like so. Okay, so let's say that's really tight. And then you can adjust your bow like so. This is slippery ribbon. Of course, last night when I did it, it was like first try worked. Because you want your bows to be pretty, take your time. Don't rush your bows. They will be pretty. Is that a good size? Yeah, because I'm going to trim the edges. So this, you're going to adhere with a glue dot. Like so. Just press the ribbon into it. The glue dot's attached here. And right on top of that little piece right there that's sticking up. There you go. And trim the ends. And that's that is the ribbons. So let's bring those back in, what we've worked on. Jingle, jingle. And let's say we close up the stamp pad. So how cool is that? You make these, and I know it's early, it's September. I'm not really thinking Christmas, and no, I have not bought Christmas presents yet. Store them in the tin that they come in. Everything fits, the instructions, everything. How cute is that? If you like that, give me a thumbs up. I like something. Let me know that you think those are as cute as I think they are, because I think they are. Anyway, that's it. Where did I put them? So again, these were the cards from the other kit, the Timeless Tidings. Oh, I got 3 of the 4. That's what happens when you put your paper on top. Well, you get to see 3 of the 4. And maybe not upside down. That would be handy. There you go. 4th one is out of reach at this moment. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you on Tuesday. I will be doing the draw on Tuesday. Share with a comment, and if you make a purchase. So 1 ballot, 2 ballots, or 3. You choose. All right. I will see you. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Friday. And bye-bye.